home to about 10% of the world's population, a global superpower, and a diverse and versatile people, I present to you the Americas. Comprising most of the world's Western Hemisphere, the Americas are a breeding ground for creativity, industry, and culture. But it wasn't always this way. There was a time where the Americas were cut off from the rest of the world, separated by miles of ocean and enshrouded by fear and superstition. There was a time where empires rose, grew, and fell, separate from the rest of history, until these two worlds collided. A time of chaos and overturn preceded. Empires were overthrown and different entities strove for power and control. A wave of European people swept across this new land. If these invaders had not managed to overthrow countless empires and civilizations against all conceivable odds, the continents we know would now look very different. How did the outnumbered foreigners in a strange land end up on top? It's very difficult to say. Although Europeans initially held every disadvantage, there was one main drive towards victory held by the Spaniards in the initial encounters between them and the Native Americans, and that was innovation. Although most people consider innovation as just another gadget and gizmo that the scientists are bound to come up with, that is only partially true. Innovation is the ability to change something that is established by using new methods, ideas, or tools. Innovation is more important as a mindset than a material object. They say the definition of insanity is trying the same thing twice and expecting a different result. Innovation is the exact opposite. It is the ability to try new things, and it was key in the Spanish victory. But how do we know? Let's put ourselves in the shoes of the people of the 16th century. Imagine yourself in a home. A well-established empire, in fact. For all you know, it is part of one of the most powerful nations in the world. Your people are great warriors and your neighbors pay you tribute. You're rich, satisfied, and happy. What could possibly go wrong? After all, you are the Aztecs. You make countless blood sacrifices to keep your gods happy and maintain your power, and everything seems fine. Until one day, something strange starts happening. The broken spears. The Aztecs' account of the conquest of Mexico tell of mysterious signs seen by you and your people, foretelling the destruction of your empire. Finally, at the culmination of 10 years of wonders, a new people come out of nowhere. Strange, different, and unreconcilable to your world. And you have no idea what to do. Now, imagine yourself as an adventurer. You've heard tales of new lands in need of exploration, and you have a firm and devout desire to expand the rule of your great kingdom. You're accustomed to fighting all types of your nation's enemies and fending off the infidels from encroaching on your homeland. You believe that your cause is ordained by God, and you have an unquenchable thirst for glory, gold, and the gospel. You are a Spanish conquistador. Books of the Brave, an account of men in the Spanish conquest and settlement of the Americas, describes the intrepid explorations of you and your compatriots. These massive empires set a daunting obstacle before your path, however, and you must overcome them or fail in all of your machinations. Now everyone is in a completely new world, whether geographical or literal. For both sides, this is a do or die situation. The Aztecs have every advantage of numbers and established location. They know the land, people, and environments they inhabit. Yet despite all of this, they are not the victors. Why? Because they were afraid. They believed that their gods had already abandoned them and established their destruction in the destinied fabric of history. They were unable to reconcile their new world with new ideas, methods, or tools. On the other hand, the Spanish conquistadors were full of initiative and unheard of ideas. They encouraged bravery to stand up against the established odds and try something new. Europe was a breeding ground for innovation through trade, travel, and exploration, as explained in the book The Great Age of Discovery, how Western civilization learned about a wider world. And the Spanish displayed this with a passion. they used innovation to overcome all odds, conquer a new world, leaving the Aztecs frozen by fear in the sands of time.